Yo,
Yep.
Yo,
what up?
What's going on?
All right, so yeah, let's get
Ju-
to business.
Juju, man, talk to me about Neymar, man.
Neymar to PSG, like
I mean,
probably
guys,
the
I
big.
mean, there's a lot of reports, but I still think deep down, man, I just can't see him leaving Barcelona.
If it
Even
happens, it's what like the biggest transfer since Ronaldo to Madrid.
Yeah,
mm,
I mean, what if they get Coutinho and then they make him stay? Can they
No,
even afford Coutinho?
no. Look. The guy they had like 80 million for Coutinho. That is the stupidest thing. I'm sorry to all the Liverpool fans here with this, but Coutinho is no 80 million for Coutinho. I mean, are you joking?
But you know,
He's not that good.
they're not gonna they're not gonna stop it. Like 80 million for Coutinho is actually it's not too bad, right? But I can see Barca bidding like 120 million.
Yeah,
Coutinho.
but I think they're losing it because of the Neymar thing. And the Neymar thing, I think it's official. Because do you see the Messi like throwing it? Because Messi posted a picture on Instagram,
Yeah,
same as Neymar. I was like, the damage is already done. Like the guy, I
yeah.
think he's moving because it's like he took a jab at Neymar. I was like, because he posted the same thing as Neymar, or either they're messing with us. Because Neymar is throwing hints like at the Instagram. He's like he took a picture and it said like family. So I'm not sure if it means Brazilians or or Barcelona. These guys they're messing with us.
And the picture with his dad on the plane.
Yeah, to Paris, and he's not saying anything. That makes it even like this is not
Guy,
a rumor.
you know when his dad is in pictures that there's something going down. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. And as
Yeah,
I had
but this was the same thing last year,
especially when his
but they
dad is
used him.
coming to Barcelona. You know.
you mean yeah because look he's because I had like they're going to give his dad more than like because Barca paid I think 40 million 30 to 40 million like I think they're going to give him more than that and then to make Neymar move.
Mm.
So, like, are Barca screwed or can they? Because for me, 220, what is it, 20 million? That's
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
that's
you
not
can
really a lot in
you
today's
can
market.
thing
Like
is
that's you can
you
get
can
maybe
only
I mean,
two players max, two
You,
max.
players.
you cannot get anyone, Abdul. It's inflated. Like Kyle Walker was 45 million. You cannot get anyone. This is PSG are robbing Barcelona right now. Like
You know the dumb part is his release clause is 220 million.
yeah,
It's
that's
like
yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah, because it's like if
Yeah.
like I think so City already spent close to 200 million for like
For
all this.
defenders,
Yeah,
You know
yes.
what I
well,
heard?
they
You know what
spent
I
a
heard?
hundred million just on Kyle Walker and
yeah, the goalkeeper or someone.
yeah,
You
and
know
the
what I
goalkeeper.
heard?
Yeah,
I heard
exactly.
Yeah,
that okay, so Neymar renewed his contract like 6 months ago, and
Yeah.
apparently when he renewed that contract, he asked for his release clause to actually be lower, more like cheaper. So his release clause was more than that.
ooh,
Oh, wow, that's
So
smart by
are we
that's
him.
why.
talking about
That's why.
free
That's
plan?
crazy. That's crazy. Like
Look,
This PSG thing must have
Aubameyang.
been happening ages ago then, because I remember that they wanted him last year as well.
Yeah, because and the other thing is,
No, but the thing is,
yeah,
he was
and the
using PSG last year for a new deal, basically.
oh no, yeah, true, but the one thing FG is his dad and the owner of PSG have a good relationship. They have a really good relationship, and with the Neymar to PSG thing, it's like oh, you remember the after the 6-1 loss against Barcelona, the owner said he's going to make a big statement this summer.
yeah.
So we're expecting something. It's either Neymar or Sanchez or something big is happening.
You know,
There's
you know
no
the
way
funny part is
this is a rumor.
there's Barca fans that actually think that if they sell Neymar, they could actually get Verratti back.
Yeah,
I'm like, what? What are you
yeah.
talking
Like
about?
why
That's
would
like
they sign Neymar if they don't if they like they're signing Neymar because they want to build a dynasty, right?
Yeah,
They're keeping Verratti, they're getting Neymar, they're gonna even might get Alexis. Like
and
Okay. Can we go back to Barcelona for a second?
oh, yeah, I'll say one more thing before starting to Barcelona.
All right.
The funny thing is, this all started because Barcelona wanted Verratti, and it just flipped back, and PSG looks like they're going to get
Neymar approached PSG,
yeah.
so I don't think.
But it's funny because Barcelona wanted Verratti, and I was like, now they're
Yeah.
losing Neymar because it's funny like how it started.
All right, back to Barcelona. Because
Right.
Aubameyang wasn't sold, I think Dembele will be signed or Di Maria,
Who?
and then we'll
No, but
probably get.
Di Maria's not. First of all, Di Maria is 30, right? So
He's like
like
29,
I,
and he works for Argentina with Messi, so it
yeah,
doesn't matter.
what are you buying long term? Because what you had in Neymar is you had a long term project, right? He's 25, and he's better than Di Maria. Like that's just a fact.
And
Well, okay,
yeah, another thing is
Dembele then, and then Dybala number 10, and our problems are
look,
solved.
look,
Coutinho.
you see, the problem is, Stars, is Barca have to offer huge. Like, if you guys sold Neymar for 22 million, you think Di Maria is going to go for cheap? At least Di
Guys,
Maria, at least.
breaking news.
He's
PSG
more.
have asked Di Maria to leave to find
Yeah, exactly.
a new club, and they told Lucas Moura
Yeah,
told him to find a new club as
I
well.
think it was about time they
And
told
they're
him.
gonna terminate Ben Arfa's contract. So that pretty much confirms that
Oh,
Neymar.
they're getting both.
they're getting both, not just
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, they are getting both. But I'm
That's
saying
crazy.
maybe Barcelona can get Di Maria, if not Dembele, and then maybe Dybala or
What if-
Coutinho.
Yo,
What-
Dybala is worth. Dybala is like 150 mil. That's like
No, 100 will get him for 100.
No,
No, they won't. No, they won't.
Lukaku
No, they
just
won't.
went for 100.
Freaking Lukaku was 90 mil. You don't
Yeah,
get Dybala.
Coutinho is 100 mil. There's no way they're gonna. Sell
Maybe
him for 100
120 for Dybala and like 80 for Dembele.
I don't think Juve will. First of all, if Juve sell,
We can buy
right,
both for 220 for sure.
when you sell, you have a plan B, right? For example, when Juventus sold Pogba, they knew
Yeah.
they were gonna get Pjanic and Higuain, right? But right now, if Juventus sell Dybala, like I don't see a plan B there. Who are they gonna get? Who are they gonna replace? They're not that dumb.
Here's the thing though, Juventus doesn't care about that. All they care about is if the player wants to leave, they sell him. So they're gonna sell him.
But no, they already sold Bonucci. If they sell Dybala, then
They also wanted to sell Dante.
they're gonna. The fans
But,
are.
Shit.
but look, at the end of the day, you can't replace
gonna
Neymar.
sell Dybala.
It doesn't matter who you get. You can't replace someone like Neymar.
Yeah, because
Yeah, he's football goes right there, man.
and you see, but the Barca like players in fans are really mad at Neymar because like Stasi, say the truth. You guys were abusing Neymar, and now you all of a sudden everyone is mad because Neymar is leaving. I was like, he was not treated properly.
Leaving. I don't give a shit that he's leaving. Better. I'm
No,
mad because people are acting like he's the best player ever and shit.
But he's
the
a really
shit.
good player. He's a good player. You can know he's a really good player.
He was a good player in 14 and 15 when he ran. Not anymore.
Bro,
No,
Neymar
he
is
is. He is.
Wait,
I swear.
Well, who are you describing? Who?
He's saying
Neymar.
Neymar is not a good player.
Neymar's
I think he needs to be kicked out, man.
Neymar
Barely.
last year when Messi was out.
Yeah.
He gets the best scoring
He won
time
La
of the game.
Liga, right?
Neymar was at one time the best player in the world last year.
Yeah, because you
For the same
remember.
I hate Alexis Sanchez. I hate Neymar Abdul. He gets dispossessed, has a low football IQ. All he knows is
Wait,
dribble.
who are we
See,
talking about? Wait, what?
Stasi. That's the Barcelona perspective. Let us tell you
Yeah,
the
exactly.
perspective.
Well, he
No,
plays for Barcelona.
no. Let's tell you what we as opponents look at Neymar. Like this guy is good. Every time he plays, like for Barcelona, he's so good. Like from the
Yeah, he's so
outside
good.
view.
Up and Suarez.
The only player that Carvajal has struggled against in his career is Neymar.
I said Carvajal is some amazing defender. Shut up.
What?
Carvalho's the best right back in the world.
Carvajal is an amazing defender. Of course, Carvajal has Ribery at his best couldn't get past Carvajal. Like, what are you saying? Like,
Spanish Milner. Just relax.
What?
Neymar
Yo,
is
the state of Barca fans nowadays.
Yeah, it's like the downfall is happening. We
You got
just.
Lukaku. Why are you talking? You got Lukaku. Just go cry.
Stasi.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be like because Suarez it started. I mean, like
So fucking
this
annoying.
is yeah, because
No.
this is like with the if like because I mean with Suarez is old. Like with Neymar not there. I mean, Messi started. There won't be a second guy to
Well,
lead.
if we get Dybala and Dembele, that's two young players for one.
Yo,
Yeah,
you can't get both. Like, it's
Stasi,
impossible.
man.
We are. Aubameyang didn't leave, so we can get Dembele and then Dybala or Coutinho or some shit. I don't know.
But you have to pay serious cash for the
Yeah.
belly. Unless Dortmund are stupid, you have to
Guys,
play
220.
for
Who
how
do you
My
much?
get
point is, I'll tell you what my point is, right? My point is that those deals, right
Yeah.
now, you're a fan, right? And you're just saying, okay, we should do this, we should do that. Those deals are really hard to pull off. Like,
Yeah,
Barca already tried for Dembele early in the summer. Barca, to go to Juventus and ask for
Yeah, but we
Dybala
didn't get it. We were waiting for Verratti. We were hoping Verratti would come.
it's not easy to pull off those deals, especially that Barca right now, like
The
right
Bailey
now,
one was actually really easy because Obama can stay.
when a player looks at if when a player looks at Barca right now, he sees a sinking ship. That's just
yeah.
a fact. Like I'm not hating.
Shut up! Shut up!
I'm not,
Dembele,
that's just a fact.
you fucking retard. Why am I even here with this fucking
Yeah.
retarded Madrid fans? Go suck it.
Calm down, bro. Calm down, man. We are all trying to.
You're gonna be in a
we
meltdown in 3 fucking months, and Paris is gonna sell every fucking player. Go fuck yourself.
Why is the
Yo,
player in your obby
Stasi,
so
chill,
shit?
man. Jeez.
Stasi, come on, chill.
Yo,
Chill,
what an
man.
L. Yo, that's the definition of an L magnet right there.
The downfall is
What's wrong
real.
with the
The downfall is real.
Is he mentally ill? What the hell?
Yo, you know the best part is this is recorded. We can watch this over and over.
What's wrong with him though? Seriously.
It's the downfall. It's the Neymar pressure is getting. The Neymar is getting back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they say that, oh, Neymar leaving doesn't matter. Deep down, it hurts them so.
Yeah, I
much.
mean, it hurts big
They
time.
know
Like,
that when he leaves, Messi can't do everything by himself.
yeah, yeah, and it's like you saw. That's why, like, Messi got affected. Messi actually took a jab at Neymar. Like, I don't know if it's his jab or something. He took a picture that was similar to Neymar. I was like, it must have. Like, everyone in Barcelona, it must have. Even if they pretend, like, it is painful. It is painful.
You know how Barca fans they always say Neymar loses the ball so many times. They want to get Dembele, someone who loses the ball more times.
Yeah,
than Neymar.
yeah. It's like you can say all these names, but there's no one close to Neymar talent-wise. That's just a fact. Like it's like you're selling another Messi. Like
And plus,
he's
if they
so
get
good.
Dybala, where would Dybala play? Babe? Where would he
Yeah,
play?
it's like
Does he even
yeah,
fit the system?
no, he doesn't.
No
Like,
one. The bottom line is no one comes close to like the if you're looking at the most talented bar Messi, right? The second most talented player in the world, just pure talent, is Neymar. That's a fact.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, Abdul. True. It's like this is the equivalent of if Madrid selling a 24-year-old Modric or 25-year-old Modric
Yeah.
at his high level and saying, "Oh, it's nothing. We will get another midfield." I was like, "This is a big deal. It's not nothing." Like I don't think you understand. Like to replace a guy like this, it takes time. It takes a lot of time.
Yo, they're struggling to get Coutinho. What makes them they can get like Dybala or Dembele?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not hating, right? I'm just being realistic here. Like, if I don't see Barca pulling off more than one big signing in the 6 weeks left in the Mercato, right? Even like I can see them not even getting one big signing. I can see them just spending them money on like average players.
Paulinho.
Yeah, like,
Man, how did Barcelona fall to this level where they can't even sign Paulinho?
It's because they got that front three. All their money went to them.
Yeah, I heard also although they're struggling financially also because most of their cash is going to MSN. And I think they're paying most of their players like insane wages as well.
Yeah,
Messi makes
Even the
half a
average
mil a
ones.
week.
I'll tell you
after
why.
tax.
I'll tell you why Barca are struggling because they bought players that they thought were top players and they gave them mega contracts and these players aren't performing. So now they need to buy more players. So for example, Arda Turan, right?
Yeah,
I think Arda Turan makes more than your Cruz and your Modric and stuff, but the guy offers nothing. So now you signed him, and now you can't offload him because like no one wants because when a player is getting paid that much, he doesn't want to leave, right? Because
exactly.
he wants to keep getting paid, and no one is gonna buy him and offer him that same contract, obviously. So you can't get rid of him, and at the same time, you need a new player that can actually perform.
exactly. There's no balance. There's no balance. It's like you have all these like, and they have the highest like they paid players the highest salaries in the across Europe. I was like, these guys, and then it looks like the front three is the only team, the only
Not
players
that,
performing.
the season is about to start like in a couple of weeks, so it's gonna be even harder for players to get.
And Andre Gomez, don't forget Andre Gomez as well. He gets paid a shit ton because they thought he was like the next big thing, and
Yeah.
and he isn't performing, and no one like not even that's what I was talking about when I was talking about James being like going on loan is actually not that bad because same thing with James, right? He was on a 12 million a year contract. That's one of the biggest contracts in Europe. So no
Yeah.
one, the James is obviously he's only 26. He's not gonna downgrade his contract. He's making a shit ton of money, and at the same time, no one wants to pay that. So the fact that Bayern actually, like the Bayern are actually willing to pay that, is rare. So that's why like we had to pounce and like get rid of him.
Yeah, and to head back to the Barcelona thing, when they say Dybala and Dembele, I mean those are the attacking players. That's not where Barca need help. They need help in that middle of the field. That's where they need to spend all the cash. And I'm surprised they're not going for Vigo for Dortmund. I'm surprised they didn't go for that. They went for Verratti. I don't know what they were thinking, but I'm surprised they didn't do that. And they need either because I don't know if I said here, but I think they needed to offload one MSN. I was surprised they didn't let Suarez go
Yeah,
because
they
it's
should get
like
rid. He's
Yeah, this
30.
kid is really
they
Suarez,
You
man.
could get like 80 mil for Suarez now. I bet you. Something
yeah,
like
and they needed to do that, but they didn't do that. So Neymar left, and that's a big problem. That's a huge problem. That means if there won't be the three threats. Like if you shut down Messi and Suarez, this is easy now. It's easier.
the
With
thing is,
Neymar, you'll be like, oh, you
like
have to worry.
PSG are a better team than Barcelona. The only difference was that Neymar like saved them.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
Right now, these guys will be lucky. Like unless all the teams are injured, I don't think they're sniffing at semis. I don't think there's no
dude,
balance.
yo,
They
Barca only
depend
made
heavily on one player.
yo last 4 seasons. Barca only made to the semis once in the last 4 seasons. I don't think they make quarters max if they're lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the like now like I don't see how like the thing is now like they can get outplayed by if you look at this current squad. If you look at their best 11, for example, right now, obviously we don't know who they might get, but like right now, they can get outplayed by anyone anywhere
yeah.
because like that technically the only thing going for them is just um Messi and even Suarez what like doesn't look in great shape. I don't know if he's aging or he's getting fat, stuff like that. Then at the back you have PK is the only defender I rate there. Maybe Umtiti, but he's still young. And then that's the whole team. Like that's all they
Yeah,
have. So that's
And Iniesta, Busquets, I think they're past it basically.
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Busquets
Because there
not
used to
for
be their
Iniesta for
strength.
sure. Yeah, Iniesta's finished. Like that's a team like where you look at, for example, like if you look at that's pretty much like Man United plus Messi.
Plus,
Oh
they
my
don't really
God,
have,
Yeah,
come
they
on,
yeah,
don't have a
come
right
on.
yeah.
back. They don't
You
have a
know,
Man United
really
are better.
consistent goalkeeper either.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, so
there's a lot of issues, man. There's a lot.
they're in big trouble. Like especially
Yeah.
if yeah. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, because they were trying to be cheap. Like they got the best three attack, and then they try to fill all this cheap position with the cheap players. I was like, you cannot work. And then now it's just and then man is like, I think Messi is a problem. I like they need because with Messi is like you can't have two big players. They either had to Messi had to take a second role and focus on Neymar because I still think Messi is the main man. And like
Well, obviously, though, how can you
Neymar cannot
expect
be
Messi to take a seat though? Like it's Messi. Like Messi is Barcelona. Like
No, yo,
no no
after the 6-1,
no
after the 6-1, Neymar should have like taken the role because he's the one who
no,
carried them.
why?
yeah.
Messi's the only reason they challenged for La Liga. Like so
It's like
not because
look
of him
it's
being
like Madrid. It's like Madrid. It's like Madrid. Look how Cristiano is not the main man right now. It's like he's a goal scorer. He's
but
happy
why
with
is
his role.
Cristiano not the main man? Because Cristiano actually declined. Like what is Cristiano great at right now? Right, he's good at goal scoring, but Messi's
He's,
still great at
yeah,
everything.
yeah. But they need to like no, but like with Madrid, like if it's like Modric and Kroos are like great at everything in Madrid, except maybe scoring. But they're great at everything. But they're not the main guys. They're the team player. Messi needed to. I don't know if he like. I don't know how because it's just I don't think it can work with Neymar
I'll tell you one thing.
and Messi.
If anything, Barca need Messi to be like to be the main man and to be the most influential player because the team is average. Like for example, right? If Barca last season, right? What was special about that team? Nothing. It was just the front three again. Even Suarez was poor, so it was just Neymar, for parts of the season, and then Messi. That's it. That was why Barca survived. Like that was why they challenged. So how can you expect Messi to take a back seat if the team is not even great? So like, who is he gonna take a? First of all, like, how is he gonna take a back seat when people say Messi is supposed to take a back seat to Neymar? What does that mean?
I don't
Like
know, man.
Neymar
Like
gets a lot of
like he,
Neymar gets a lot
yeah,
of
true. True, Abdul, that's true. I think my main problem with it was like the MSN because it's like they seriously needed to get rid of Suarez because and then get rid of Suarez and find for like an expensive midfielder. Like you can get like a Weigl and Dembele and then or trade or something. You can do like a trade, like the way like the relationship between Bayern and Madrid, where they trade like it's like like the exchanges are really good. Like you can do that with Dortmund, where you get like Dembele and then give them something and extra cash. Like give them 3 or 4 players. Like they can give Andre Gomez to run and like other players and give him cash. Like have like a good relationship with the team because
Yeah, that's the
right.
problem as well. Barca don't know how to sell. Like if you look at, for example, Perez, right? He sold
Yeah,
Morata for like 80 million. He's not worth 80 million. He sold
yeah.
um, Danilo. He's gonna sell him for what, 35
That's fine.
million. That's
Yo,
actually a bad deal in my opinion. Like,
what do
No,
you
that's
mean, man? The guy is the worst player in the
Why?
world,
Why is that a
basically.
bro,
bad
but
deal?
Walker was 55 million. So I
Yeah,
mean,
Danilo isn't as good as Walker. We all know
I
the
that.
Walker is not
I
that
think
good.
Danilo might. I think Danilo, if he gets his
On
chance,
same level,
he'll bench Walker at City.
yeah.
No, trust me,
No,
Danilo is the
Danilo is
worst
good.
player by
I
the
don't
No,
see
way.
he's
that happening, man. I think Danilo he's lost his confidence. I don't see him. I just
we
see
will
him as
see. Give no, Mohammed, give him a chance. Give him a chance. I think he's still like it's the same as Renato Sanchez. Like
but
give the
Not,
kids a chance.
yo,
I think if he
most of
brings his form back, the
most of the
same
time
form as
when Madrid
Porto, I mean,
loses, it's because of Danilo. Like that's how
Yeah.
bad this
Yeah,
guy
he's
is.
honestly I can't defend his
This
time.
guy, like Madrid should lose. They should have lost like once this whole season, but Danilo cost him like 3 games.
And what's the other guy? I mean, Pep is just going to destroy himself because it's like this guy is buying all this. It's like Barcelona thing. It's like the downfall. It's like the years of cheating is following this guys. Is haunting this guys. Like the years they cheated in the Champions League 209 against Chelsea and they're like because it's like they're making all these stupid mistakes and I'm like I don't. I'm surprised that it's coming from like it's same as Pep. He's buying all this. Like above, they're not that good, but they is overpaying for all these players, and then all the pressure is in, and he has nothing.
Yeah,
Like
oh, I
all the pressure will be like you spend 200 million, as like you spend on nothing, and then it's going to all crumble, and then your name will be destroyed because you
guys,
spend
they're
on
not even close
average
to
players.
finishing, man. You know, Pep. I was listening to one of his conferences, and that guy
Yeah,
says he still wants to sign three or more defenders.
yeah. But I had Mendy. Mendy's done. I think Mendy's done. I mean,
no
Bleacher report. I think.
57.
Yeah, for Mendy. Like, look
yo
at these crazy fees. These guys are like back. I mean,
yo
and the
yo
45. These guys,
You
they're
know,
just being overcharged.
did you guys see the did you get
You know, Monaco signed him for like 9 million, right? You know, Mendy got signed for like 9 million,
Yeah, but it's like,
and now the
yo
next
and
season they
then
sell him.
you know their new
They sell him for 57 million. I mean,
yo you know their new goalkeeper. Did you see what he did with the Lukaku goal? He
he's
came
an
out and
idiot.
missed
Just
the
came
ball
out.
completely.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's
45
typical
million.
shit, man. I mean,
45 million.
they just get like, I don't know what's wrong with. I don't know if Pep is the one calling these signings or you can't spend money like this because this is more pressure. It's like continue spending. It's like
He's
if you
spending
spend a half a bit, I
300
mean,
million. 300 million, yes.
and if you,
Mourinho is struggling to get players. Ed Woodward's not like getting him all the players he wants. So he's
yeah,
got to get 3 players now instead of 4. But Pep, he can get like he's going for 7, 8 players.
this guy is just going to, and I don't know why Pep didn't even. I mean, I'm not sure. Is Bernardo Silva like he's good, but I'm not sure like how he's going to do his first
I think he
season.
only fits in the the past like the Pep system. Because when I saw him the Confederations Cup, he wasn't that good.
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah,
he's
this is what I was saying, right? I think there are only like maybe two, three teams that you could say, obviously in terms of top teams, that you could say had good windows so far because you look at, for example, let's look at it league by league, right? Let's start in the Premier League, right? City, I think their mercato is being overrated. I think they made some good signings, but they need more. Even like this right back, for example, Walker and Danilo. Yes, you made signings, but they're not quality signings. It's not just about spending money. Left back, nothing there yet. If Mendy comes there, then I think that's a great addition. Bernardo Silva, good signing, but like you're already strong in like in that in that aspect, right? In terms of players
Yeah,
behind.
true. Abdul, question though, the fees they're paying, I don't know if it's a good signing. I mean, if I don't know if it's a good signing with the amount of money they're paying. I mean, is this really a good signing if you pay
Yeah,
50 million for?
Ederson, I mean, I watched him yesterday. He made a mistake. He might end up again. You needed a keeper. Okay, that's a good signing. But when you look
It's
at
like
City, did they improve it like in comparison to their like their competition? Barely. So that's what like
yeah.
when you look at City, how much better are they from last year? I mean, a bit better, but when you look at the competition gets better as well. So you're pretty much nowhere, right? You didn't take a step forward or a step backwards. United, same thing. I mean, you had Ibra, who United fans love to hate on, but the bottom line is Ibra was doing the job. Yes, he did miss chances, but he was scoring goals at the same time. He was scoring
Nah,
big goals.
Lukaku is gonna get the job done.
You replaced him with
Yeah, I'm
Lukaku.
not sure about look. Yeah, I'm not
No,
sure
no,
about
he is.
Lukaku
Look,
FG.
I'll tell you. Last season we struggled with the mid-table clubs, and Lukaku, most of his goals come from them. So that's a good signing.
But FG, like even you were telling me this. Can you honestly tell me that United have improved in comparison to everyone else? Because
Oh
City
no,
improved a
no,
bit.
what we need is midfielder. We need a midfielder.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
what we
mean,
need,
right?
and a winger.
Like
But
when I look
we
at
can only get a midfielder, and that's Matic basically.
yeah,
So
when I look at United and City, like City improved a bit and United improved a bit. So when I look at the big picture, they didn't really improve because they're in the same spot. Like they improved a little bit and they both improved. So when you compare them to each other in terms of competition, in terms of who's gonna win, who's gonna lose, like you're going nowhere. You're gonna be
Yeah.
like for example, United next season. I expect them to be in the top four thing in the top four battle. Like that's the issue. Chelsea got rid of Costa and they're getting a striker that's, in my opinion, worst. I mean, easily
So
worst. Costa's
it depends. It depends a bit with Morata because I saw against Bayern Munich like the one he ran like depends. I think Conte can do something. Like I'm not sure if he'll be that good, like 20 million, but it depends. It depends. Like
like
I would give Morata a chance.
Arsenal. Arsenal got Lacazette, right?
they're losing
Um,
Sanchez though.
but they're losing Sanchez. So then, like, even if
They're
they
basically going
replace
down.
Sanchez with Mares, then you haven't really improved. And even if you improved, it's minimal. You know what I mean? So, like, even Liverpool, you got Salah in a position where you could have survived without a new signing. You know what I mean? And if you
Yeah,
end up
because
getting Salah and like Van Dijk, then did you really improve? I'd say yes, but in terms of like comparing your squad to everyone else, you're pretty much in the same spot because you need fullbacks, you need another midfielder. Like that's what I mean. Tottenham, they did nothing. I don't know what they're doing.
No, apparently they're in for Ross Barkley.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
man,
Nah,
this
nah,
guy's
Barkley's good. Barkley's good.
Barkley's
no,
good,
this
but
guy's
come on,
Nah,
man.
but Poch will
Barkley
get
is
the best.
very
Out of him.
inconsistent, man. The dude.
But thing he just needs the right manager. Poch will get the best out of him.
like I expected, especially Mourinho and Pep, I expected them to go like bang, 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 just top signings everywhere. Like I expected Mourinho to go like. I
Nah,
think
it's
the
not. It's
problem
not
with
Mourinho. Nah,
Mourinho,
it's not Mourinho's fault. He like in April he gave Ed Woodward like a list, the 4 players he wanted, and Ed Woodward has only gotten 2 of them, and so apparently we can only get one more now.
who are those players?
Oh, we don't know. We don't know.
One of them was
Yeah.
Griezmann, obviously.
Now,
But
yeah,
I mean,
Griezmann was one of them. Lindelof was one of them.
that's true. If
And
United had Griezmann, then that's a different story. Because like if you have Griezmann, and
Paris, I think
Lukaku,
Perisic
then
was one of them, and I think Matic
Do you guys think
also.
Lukaku is good? I'm
No,
looked at Lukaku.
he's good in the
Morata
league.
was another one, football god.
Lukaku
Oh,
will
yo,
do the job.
we were trolled with Madrid.
Lukaku will do the
Sure.
job. Like he'll score goals.
Yeah,
He'll
but
have
he
games.
scored 25 goals with Everton. I don't think. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was a
he'll
good
have
signing.
games where he struggles, especially in the Champions League. But overall,
Yeah.
he's not gonna like there is no way he's gonna score like 10 goals. No, he's gonna get his 25 goals in
No, I
all.
don't, guys. I don't think so. Like this guy, the way every time I look at Lukaku, I'm not excited. But here, I'll give him a chance. I'll give him a chance. But Lukaku, I don't know. I'm not.
Rashford, he's gonna get better this season. He bulked
Rashford
up.
will outshine Lukaku. Might, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about United.
Yeah, I mean
Yo, wait,
that's and then
how good is Matic? How is he gonna improve us? I think he's better than Carrick and Fellaini right now.
he's a Mourinho player. So the thing about Matic is like all the coaches that um he worked under, they say they love him because he like if you give him instructions, he just follows them. Like he follows exactly what you say. So obviously Mourinho loves that. But does he improve you? Yes. But then again, like how much does he improve you by? Like barely. I mean, he's just another body in there, right? There's
Yeah.
no like there is no moving. Like for example, when you got Pogba, like you got a midfielder there. You got a midfielder that's easily better than everyone around him. Matic, I mean, is he better than everyone around him?
Oh, he's better than Fellaini, that's for sure.
Yeah, but again, Fellaini like doesn't really play DM, and I expect Mourinho to still play him. I still expect Fellaini to get a lot of minutes.
Oh my God, we're doomed.
And that's what I mean though. Like moving on to like let's look at La Liga for example. Madrid, we didn't necessarily get better. We're in the same spot. Barca got worse, especially if this Neymar thing happens. Atletico, same thing. They only got Vitolo, so they're in the same spot pretty much. If you want to look at like Serie A, Juventus got worst, or maybe I mean, if they lost Bonucci,
Yeah,
but they got Costa, so let's say they're about the same. And then
yeah.
Inter, I mean, they haven't done anything. Roma, they're losing all their players. Napoli, they haven't done anything. Milan, Milan is the only obviously positive team. I mean,
Yo,
they're
wait,
buying a lot of.
they bought 9 players. Are they all starters?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, the
crazy. How can
Milan
you
is
link them?
crazy. Like,
How can you play well with 9 new players?
Because the first team is pretty much garbage, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
but still,
apart from
it's gonna be
Baka
like hard for
and
them to
and
link up.
Bonchivura, so
And
Bonchivura or something like that.
But
and
Carl
yeah,
from Talking Tactics made a really good point. Like
it's like Spurs.
Milan
That's what he said.
are making like this Milan thing is reminding me a bit of Tottenham when they sold Bale. They bought a lot of players, but they were all like I'd say 70% of them were Europa League players. So they didn't really improve them, and they obviously couldn't replace Bale. So they ended up getting Europa League. I think the thing about Milan is that same thing happened, but they did get like a Bonucci, who is not a Europa League player, and they're getting they might get
Velati. They,
Belotti,
they
someone like that. So yeah, so Milan, like I think people are a bit overrating the players that they bought, but at the same time, it's still encouraging that they're spending a shit ton of money. But like you know what
yeah,
I mean? No one is really having a good mercato. Like everyone expected teams to go like crazy and like so many teams to just. The only team that's going crazy is PSG.
Yeah,
yeah, but
If PSG land Sanchez and Neymar, that would be something else.
you know the crazy
Like,
part is you know the funny
I know
part is
it's so big.
e-
Yeah.
even if they get those 2 players, they still won't be the best team in the world.
No, they will.
Nah, they'll be behind Madrid.
No, no,
That's
no,
like
no, no,
no, that's
no,
true.
no. Seriously, FG. Like, unless because the weakness, I would say, if Emery screws this up, because it's like, look at the team. Like, you can't get better. You have Cavani up top,
No,
Sanchez,
but Cavani's
Draxler.
like king. He chokes in big games, man. You can't like always rely on
Still
him.
good. He's still good. He's still. It doesn't matter. He's still good. Like his movement. Like this man is top class. Like he messes up at times. Like he kid for 90. This guy's solid. Regardless of if he scored or not, he will cause some problems. That's like a fact. And you have now Draxler, Sanchez, and you have Neymar. I mean, and you have Verratti. And you have like it's just endless, and you have Dani Alves too. Oh my, oh my.
Yeah, I think I was just talking to someone about this. I think this is the second. If they get Alexis and
Neymar.
Neymar, this would have to be, and maybe if they get Fabinho as well, this would have to be the second best mercato ever after like Madrid's in '09.
Yeah.
Definitely, because like
man,
Yeah, but
I just can't imagine any other like I haven't seen like people make this amount of crazy signings. Like especially if PSG do it, if they sign Alexis Sanchez, Neymar, Fabinho, I mean,
Yo,
Yeah,
just imagine,
I
just
don't know.
imagine if that got Ronaldo earlier and they went for Neymar now. That would have been crazier.
yeah. I mean, that the only thing I can compare it to is Madrid in '09. Like Ronaldo at his best, Kaká, Benzema, Xavi Alonso, Raúl Albiol, just a shit ton of players. Like,
Wait, is Barca still a top five team if Neymar leaves?
Uh, I mean,
I would say they're fifth.
we
Look,
I don't.
because look with Messi, that's the problem with Barca.
Yeah,
It's like Messi, this guy's I don't know in the 10th position. With this team is no, but with Messi, I mean, that guy's like he can carry like Messi's so good. Like I can't count him out because it's just Messi. This guy we can't get like you can't get rid of Messi because he's so good.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I think Bayern are better, PSG are better, Real Madrid are better.
I don't think with Bayern
Are
with
Atletico better?
Bayern. Yeah, they're more balanced, but no, then because I mean technically they're better than Barcelona, but with Messi, I mean, Messi's the factor that I was like, like this guy can just win any game, and like
Yeah.
that's the
Nah,
problem.
I don't think you could say that. What did Messi do against PSG and Juventus in the second leg?
Bro, but Messi was the
Without
best
Messi,
player
this game would have
in the first leg.
Yeah, but second leg he
yeah.
had three good chances to score.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, that's just like Barca were not like at the end of the day, Barca were not great either. Like when a team plays well,
Yeah,
then
but
for
thing is they're getting worse now, so it's gonna be even harder for Messi.
yeah, obviously, yeah, that's a good point. But you never know. That's the like in 14, 15, everyone expected Barca to collapse as well, but he went on.
You know the
This
thing with
this is
Barca
getting
is
worse.
that if they didn't get Suarez and after that 14 season, I think Barca would have been like finished a while ago.
Yeah, that's
I,
true.
that's like the only reason they came back.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. Like,
yeah. But with the Neymar thing, the main reason why it will be a decline is because like they used to rely on each other. Show up, there's another one. If another one doesn't show up, there's Neymar. If Neymar doesn't show up, Suarez. If Suarez doesn't show up, Messi's there. It's like switching. But now it will be the two. It's like if both don't show up, there's no Neymar. That's a big. That would be a Neymar. It doesn't sound that bad. Like showing up to practice and Neymar is not there. I mean, it will be a big hit. Like Barca fans, some of
Yo,
them
how
won't
how
accept,
how
but
fu-
this
how,
would
how
be
funny
a
would it
big
be?
hit.
How funny would it be if Barcelona knocks PSG off next season in the Champions League? That would have been a huge L for Neymar.
No,
yeah,
they won't. They won't.
that
Like they
happens. He
won't.
has to retire. Like,
Yeah, if
No, they
that
won't.
happens, Neymar is that's the biggest L ever.
It won't happen. I am very confident. It's same as if like if they have Sanchez and Neymar to Barca, it's not happening. Like these guys have a balanced team. The main reason they lost was because of the Barcelona had two superstars like with Neymar. Like these guys could just score crazy goals, but now they have confidence. Like they'll be. I don't see them losing.
so, what else is there to talk about? Um,
What
But
about Mbappe? Is he leaving this season?
it
no,
might be.
I don't think.
Oh,
I
what?
think.
Because
Yeah,
oh
Juju,
yeah,
go.
go on FG.
No, Juju, you can go. You can
They
go.
sold all this. So they sold all these players. I mean, I thought they were selling to finance for Mbappe, like selling all these players. I mean, smart because they should sell Mbappe right now when he's because let's say Mbappe gets an injury or doesn't score or doesn't have a good season as last season, going down from 118. But if he taking a gamble, if he 40 goals, but this is 200 now. If he has like a 40 goal season or and reaches, that's why I said rid of him right now.
Yeah, but
And
if he scores like If he scores like 10 goals in the World Cup, that price could go mad up.
Yeah, no, that would be like 200 now because it's like, geez,
Yeah, well, yeah.
like
When you see a nothing player like Coutinho going for 100 mil, Monaco are probably gonna think, oh my god, we should make Mbappe even higher.
So what are we expecting from Neymar? Like, what do we need from Neymar in terms of um,
he's
It's
going to,
Champions League.
numbers,
It's Champions League basically. If he wins
yeah,
that,
numbers,
he's,
achievement?
I'll,
But I
yeah,
mean,
true. It's
mainly
Champions League
Champions League.
and goals 50
I expect I
goals.
expect 60 goals a season and 20 plus assists.
Damn, that's too much. Though.
How's that too much? Messi and Ronaldo's are like every season
Yeah, but
basically.
Neymar is not Messi or Ronaldo. Like,
No,
It
but he's got
depends.
the talent. He has the
He also
talent.
takes all the penalties. Also, I mean,
And yeah, and plus
Okay.
he's in a league with like it's more easy.
I mean,
Yeah,
I,
but the thing is, the main
I,
thing we're gonna judge him on is the Champions
I
League.
expect the Champions League. Yeah, I do expect the Champions League, but not like I expect the Champions League within his first 3 years.
No,
Uh,
no, I expect it within the first 2 years. Like that's how
but
that's
the
the
Champions League
expectation.
is just unpredictable. Like shit happens. Like he
Well, let's
might
be honest. But how many good teams are there? Like it's just Madrid, PSG, Bayern, only teams that can actually win it.
teams always pop up though. Like who knew that Monaco would be this good this year? Who knew that like um,
But let's be
Dortmund?
real. Monaco should have been knocked out against Man City, but Pep fucked up, and they got to the semis.
True, true.
And the Dortmund thing, the whole bus attack. What if the Dortmund players were like in the right mind?
I think Monaco would have won anyways. I think Monaco are better, but I mean, it's yeah. I expect
with
obviously
with
with
the
yeah.
yeah, with Bayern. Apart from Lewandowski, I don't like. I'm being honest. Like without Lewandowski, I don't think that team is good. Because even with James, I don't think we're good enough. I don't think Bayern are good enough. Because it's like the only reason that team is strong is because they have I think the best number 9 in the world. They have a really good striker. Apart from that, they have Kingsley Coman and Tolisso
And
and like
like they have
it's
Neuer
like
and
Tolisso's
Lewandowski.
ahead is good, but they have a good striker, the best striker and best number the goalkeeper. But the rest is like, it's all right. And Vidal is good, but the rest is like, right team. They're not as good. Like they're not as good as like because they're in a dead league and like all the trophies are free. So it's like
Yeah, and plus
after a bit.
when the later stage of the Champions League, their momentum goes down. That's the thing.
seriously, if PSG invest all this money and they get nothing, I mean, in terms of trophies,
Yo, I no, they have to get semis. If they don't get semis next season,
what's the point?
that's a failure.
I mean, even in semis is a failure because with all the money they've invested, I mean,
No, but it depends how they get knocked out. If they get like if it's like a really close or like a controversial decision.
guys, if you invest over what 300, 400 in a market in this transfer market, at least a Champions League, at least.
PSG they could actually win a quadruple because they have 4 trophies to play next season.
They can easily do the how is it?
Trouble. Yeah, they can do
They
the
can easily
like the
do the trouble
trouble.
if they get a better manager than Emery, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because I think Emery is he's kind of lost right now. You know, I don't really think he's capable of managing a big club. Anyways, plus he used to play in Europa League too many times.
Yeah. 3 years in a row. That was crazy. How they get 3 years?
If Emery doesn't do it, they might get a proper coach, maybe two proper.
Yeah, are you guys still there?
Yeah. So
Yo,
So what are we talking about now? Well, you guys want to do predictions for the leagues?
I want to see
Um,
how clubs turn out first. How they
yeah, I mean, right now, you know who I would actually pick to win the league right now?
Well, which
Again,
league?
obviously teams are gonna change. I mean, I expect um like clubs to make more signings and stuff. But I expect if it was right now, I mean, I'd actually say Chelsea again.
Yeah, same.
I would go with a different club to be honest.
Yo, as long as the only team I don't mind. I hope City doesn't win because I just want to see Pep fail.
Yeah,
That'd be like a hilarious. This guy
yeah,
spent 400 million on one summer window, and the guy wins nothing.
yeah. I mean, Pep is gonna end up spending
Half a billion by last
200
summer and this
million,
summer combined.
200 million on fullbacks. I think. Yeah, I mean Chelsea, because like Chelsea, okay, Costa went, you got Morata, but I mean Morata's not as good, but I
Look,
mean at
yeah,
least you
look,
got a striker.
yeah. They
You got
replaced Matic.
Bakayoko,
Yeah,
who is an upgrade on Matic, in my opinion at least. You got Rudiger, who's an upgrade on Cahill,
no,
and you
no.
have a team that
Cahill
already.
starting. Cahill starting. There's no
Yeah, I
way.
mean, but
There's no way he's gonna replace that guy.
you have a team that won the league convincingly, and your rivals didn't really get better.
No, but you
So
know the thing is, the difference is that they have mid-table. I mean, midweek games.
yeah, that's the difference.
And plus, if can those players actually play with those in that intensity in the 3-4-3?
Yeah, that's why they need two wing backs. I mean, that's the issue with Chelsea, right? If they didn't have Champions League again, I would pick them 100%. But with Champions League now, that's the issue. I mean,
Yeah, that's why I
um,
would go with Arsenal, man.
Oh my god!
Why are you
You
guys laughing? Hey, it's not a joke.
assuming that you keep Alexis, like at this moment, you still have
Even
him.
without Alexis, if we get Lamar,
yeah, but
I
the thing
think
is, you have Europa League. That's a huge
yeah,
problem.
but we'll put our B team. It doesn't really matter.
Nah. I
But
don't know.
Lamar, I mean, the Lamar isn't especially in terms of end product. He's not going to give you as much as Alexis. And I'm not even like the biggest Alexis fan.
It's true. You're right. I agree 100% because Alexis gives you goals and assists.
Mahrez gives you more, I think. If you get Mahrez instead of Lamar, if you lose Alexis, I think you have to get Mahrez, not Lamar.
Yeah, it's Mars. I agree.
Or
It's
just get
Mars.
both. Or just get both.
Or obviously, yeah, both would be ideal. But if you have to get one of them, then it's Mahrez because he gives you more goals, more assists. He's proven in the Premier League. It's just readier. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree. Especially with me as
Do,
well.
do,
I think Mars should be first option, but apparently he's not too.
you know who's
Frank.
who's the loser? Is Ozil. I mean, this guy is so talented with all this. I mean, imagine sharing a room with Walcott. I mean, and Nacho Monreal. My goodness.
Why
And
are you dissing
this
Nacho
man is a
Monreal? Why are you dissing Nacho
Ozil
Monreal?
is a starter in the German team. They got
Mo, you
man
don't
is
even rate Monreal.
Nacho Monreal would start for most teams. So I don't understand why you're
does
dissing him.
does does Nacho Monreal get called? I mean, like the guy's in the German team. I mean, and he's still playing with all these Walcott guys that were not called up for England team. No ambition at all. That's why I like Morata. Morata was upset. But like that's what look he's going to start for Chelsea. This is the mentality you need. He's going to bench by Shuai.
Yo,
This is the
Bench
Bashuai, yo,
Batshuayi.
Bashuai still got
Batshuayi
a
was already
smile.
benched, mate. I don't understand why would he bench a player that was already benched.
Yo,
yeah,
because
because
Bashuai still
but
gonna come on 90 minutes and smile.
Yeah, he hasn't even
yeah,
started.
and smile and be like the guy is. I mean,
Batshuayi
uh,
is one of the worst losers out there, man. The guy is
yeah,
Yo, he's actually happy.
on Conte.
happy, yeah, he's
Yeah, but if yeah, I mean, yeah,
a
because
proper loser, man.
I was like, you just go sub in the 95 minutes. Chavez got in trouble for that. It's like he told Mancini, "I'm not going in." It's like we're
Yeah,
freaking
exactly.
1 minute. You should take the youth guy and make him run for a minute and then the game ends. Let's say that's the most disrespectful thing a coach can do to a player. Sub him in the 95.
Exactly. I would refuse as well to come on in the 95th minute. That's an absolute joke, man. It clearly shows you're not taking me seriously if you're subbing me on in the 95th minute.
Yeah,
I would have been
and
like, yo, there's like five other players. Bring them on.
yeah, and you know why? Batshuayi is taken
Bro,
as a
all you
joke
have
because
to
it's
do
like,
is ignore it until the whistle's gonna go any moment anyway. So I mean,
yeah, man, the Conte takes Batshuayi as a joke. Guy gets subbed in the 95th minute and is still happy and like smiles. I'll be like, I'm requesting a transfer. I'm getting a bench. Look at Morata. Good. That's why I'm happy for Morata. It's like he's not sitting the bench, so he wants he got that's good. Man, you can't be a bench player forever. Same with the Isco. Like Isco was like, I'm starting soon, or I'm bouncing out of here. That's what you need. No like being
Nah,
happy
didn't
with.
Isco sign a new 5-year deal?
Yeah, but before he started the final and all these big games, he was like, if he doesn't start, he wants to leave because it's like they were bringing in Bale. Like, Bale doesn't. Isco's been playing great. And it's like he's going to leave if he doesn't. And then he started against Atleti and the final. I think he's happy now because it's like he got the big games too.
I mean, I was just like thinking about this. Real Madrid could really win the Champions League again. I mean, I don't see.
Abdul, I don't know about that. You know the La Liga fixture list with that.
Yeah,
Because you know the
but
thing is the El Clasico, like 5 days prior to that, that's a
yeah, but what if
Champions League
you
semis.
what if it's already wrapped up by then? Because the key is because your schedule is easy at the start. I expect Barca to be really poor at the start of the season, right? Because even if they get good signings, then the signings are going to take time to settle in and so on and so forth. So, I mean, if you can win like your first 10 games, I expect us to be a good 6 points clear, right? And then Barca have a tough schedule. Barca pretty much have the same schedule. So their schedule is easy, then it gets hard. But even if it's easy, I expect them to drop points because they just have problems. They're not as good and they're losing players and they might get new signings. So you get into that tough period with a 6 point lead, and Barca have a tough period as well. So let's say both teams survive and both teams like pretty much get similar results. You get out of that period with a 6 points lead, you keep going, and then you get to the end of the year with the end of the season with like a 7, 8 point lead. Then that Classico doesn't really matter because you have 3 games, and let's say the lead is like even 6 points, right?
Yo,
You can even afford to lose that game, and you've got a 3 point lead. So you just have 2 games left, and you have to win one. So like that Classico, in my opinion, hopefully, like most likely, I don't think it will mean a lot in the title race. I think the
I
title race,
hope it's a guard of honor. That's what I want to see. That'll be hilarious.
but it would be crazy if it's close. Like if Barca are behind by a point or two, or Madrid are behind by a point or two, it'd be the craziest Classico ever. Like, so yeah, I mean,
Wait, when was the last guard of honor for when Madrid got it? Was it in the new camp or the
um,
Bernabeu?
no, it was in the Bernabeu in 07, 08.
Oh, yo, we need this one this season. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah,
Like first Neymar leaving at end of the season, guard of honor.
that would be the ultimate. Like, yeah, but man, like if
Wait, do they have to do that? Do they have to do the guard of
yeah, I
honor?
think so. If it's in terms of winning the league, yes. I read something about teams getting a guard of honor if they win the Club World Cup, but I that's voluntary. Like that's not they don't have to do that. But I think if you win the league, yeah, they have to.
Oh man.
Um, yeah, I mean, if
Where's where's
sorry, I can't hear you.
I think we're coming
what did you say?
Go ahead.
Tosin and Phil. Is that Tosin and Phil?
I think Tosin is at work. I mean, he might come in like half an hour, and Phil is not coming anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, if these Madrid players just get, I mean, if they wanna really win this Champions League, uh, they could. Obviously, it's tough because the Champions League is unpredictable. You never know what can happen.
yeah.
The bottom
Granted,
line
this
is they always make the semis, and if you always make the semis, then you always have a chance.
yeah, but I mean PSG will be a threat. Bayern, I'm not sure. Bayern, see with Bayern, I'm not sure, and this will be another problem. And then because with Bayern, the one problem is just to go back to Bayern, they sold Douglas Costa and still have Ribery there, and I was like, they shouldn't have sold Douglas Costa. That was my problem. They should never have sold him. A good player.
Look, the thing is, Bayern is if Lewandowski or Robin goes down, like before a Champions League semis, they're done. Like
Yeah,
I don't see them doing anything.
Yeah,
especially Lewandowski. Especially Lewandowski goes down.
Like thing with
It's
Madrid, if
done.
Bale goes down, like Isco's right there. Like they can replace these players.
Yeah, and I
yeah.
think
It's also the only team that's deep is Madrid right now. I mean,
Madrid still needs a backup striker.
but look at the squad generally speaking. Like you're just talking about one position. Now look at Barca. I mean, and even Bayern. That squad is not deep at fullback. That squad doesn't have a winger
Like
other than
Kimmich a right back. Like take that in.
yeah. I mean, so if
like
injuries hit like a
good player.
Bayern or a Barca, they're completely screwed.
No, I don't know why Bayern don't go for Dembele. That's a perfect Robin replacement.
Exactly.
Right there.
Yeah.
Like, and that keeps away from Barcelona getting like stronger.
I mean, and it's Dortmund, so they always find their way to get players through.
Yeah.
And plus they're cheap. They're not gonna spend more than 50
Yeah.
million on a player. Cheap
Is that it,
bastards. Yeah.
And with the Barca fans, where are they? Like they've been quiet. Like I don't, Barca fans, it's like they disappeared. Like I don't see them. So
They're disappearing.
No more criminals.
bad times.
2018.
Bad times.
Anyways, we'll do another one. I mean, every time there's like something big happening in the transfer market, we'll just pop.
Yeah. Hopefully it's the Neymar and Sanchez.
Guys, I don't even mind if
The
Sanchez
next time.
leaves, as long as we get paid 60, 70 mil. Because obviously he's on his final year contract, so.
Yeah, I mean that's a good deal. 70 million 1 year.
Yo, as long as he doesn't
Yeah.
go to City, we're all good. I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't go to any English club, I'm happy.
All right, guys, we'll be back probably next week. Yeah.
All right.
Good one. Thanks.